everybody. My name is Jennifer from AquarianGoddess.com, and I wanted to welcome you to what I am calling the Virgo season level up. So this is something that actually just came to me this morning. I'm very excited to share it with you. And so being a few days into Virgo season, the part of my chart, my moon is in Virgo, I feel like it's getting extra amped up. I'm all ready to get things organized and in a way that is divinely inspired. And so the whole purpose of this level up for your life is to help you go on this journey of soul-aligned structure so that you can start to bring more divinely inspired order into the chaos that's in our lives. Because let's face it, stress and other people's opinions and just our situations that we're in life can sometimes create a lot of chaos, and it can be really hard to navigate that if you don't have the right approach. So the whole purpose of this is to help bring you back into that centered alignment so that you can start to implement changes that are inspired by the truth in your own soul. And it's actually today's exercise that's going to give you a lot of clarity as to what that is in your grounded everyday life. So this is going to be a grounding experience that also helps to ground your spirit and your soul's purpose in your life. So without further ado, I want to get right into the exercise for today. So for this, you're going to want to grab a notebook and a pen. Go ahead and get yourself comfortable, and you can, take a couple minutes to breathe and center. We're going to do a little bit of a guided meditation to help you to tune in to where it is that your soul is trying to take you. Okay? So I'm going to be really real with this. I'm not going to edit this particular video because I want to get it out there today for you. So I'm just going to grab a sip of water, go ahead and get yourself situated, pause the video if you need to. Okay. So when you're ready, go ahead and just take a couple of nice deep breaths. Let everything else fall away that's not here in this breath, in this moment. And what you're gonna want to do now is to just, either with your eyes still open or with them closed, whatever is comfortable for you to start, go ahead and just look up, all the way up. Your eyes will start to flutter, and this starts to put you into REM, which helps you to tap into deeper states of consciousness. And one of the exercises I like to do is to combine this with looking up and visualizing this divine white light just coming down from high planes of existence. And just see that, looking up at that. Breathe it in, feel it come down as you breathe in, filling you, filling the space that you're in, like a whole nother layer of reality overlapping down over yours. Keep visualizing that, keep looking up at it. breathing nice and deep. Let your eyes close and see that divine light pouring down onto you, surrounding and supporting you with its purity and love, and asking this divinity that exists both outside of you and inside of you to guide you on this inner journey and on your journey this month with its influence and its wisdom, that your vision will be true and aligned with your soul purpose. And now, as you're surrounded by this divine light that fills you, that radiates from you, that comes down and goes all around you, let yourself take another couple of deep breaths, trusting yourself and trusting the divine to guide you. And now I want you to begin to let your mind float naturally towards images of yourself living a more satisfying life. Keep taking nice deep breaths, but let the images just float by. See yourself in situations that make you smile. Really let yourself enjoy this. This is a moment that's just for you. Knowing that when you take care of yourself and you align with your own truth, it fills up your cup so that you have more to give to others. So it's okay to receive. It's okay to be happy. There's more than enough in this abundant universe for everyone. And it's all a matter of aligning with your own truth. See yourself being successful in the ways that you've been wanting. Succeeding at what matters to you, not what anybody else wants from you, what you want for you, and what you want to do to impact the world in a positive way. See yourself succeeding at that. What does that look like? What does that feel like? See yourself just looking and feeling wonderful, healthy and vibrant, full of life, enthusiasm, with so much time to rest and relax and play while fulfilling your purpose. What does it look like when you imagine yourself really having it all? How do you feel feel fall away? And what's been waiting for you behind it all these years? Really soak it in, like you're watching a movie about your ideal life, everything that's possible in the world that could happen to make your life the best it could ever be. And now that you've got a feel for what this is like, for what this life that you really truly want is all about, and who you are within it, let your subconscious mind start showing you the path to getting there. Again, just let these images float by naturally. You don't have to try. You don't have to think. Just notice. Just notice what appears in front of you. Whether it's an image, or a feeling, or a thought. This is your internal guidance, showing you the way. Take a look at the daily actions that seamlessly bridge your life to the version of your life that you know you're so ready for, that you've been feeling the beauty of these last few minutes. What is your subconscious mind showing you right now? Pay very close attention. Our subconscious minds have a wisdom far deeper than we know. They take in everything we've ever seen or heard, and they know what works and what doesn't for us. So trust this. Trust what you're seeing and feeling, because this is your inner wisdom telling you. What do you feel? What do you see? What thoughts come into your mind when you picture getting from here to there? What that transformation looks like in becoming that person that you just saw, living that life that you were just living a few minutes ago. What do you do every day? Go ahead and take a deep breath. You're going to want to open your eyes and start to write this down. Start with the path, those bridging actions and feelings that you saw. Start with that, and then after that, write down that fantasy scenario, your ideal life that your soul is showing you is right for you. So again, start with the actions and the path, and then follow it with the big picture. Okay? Go ahead and pause the video here to write that down. You're doing so well. You're doing so great. I'm so proud of you that you're taking these actions, because it's one thing to think about it, and then it's another thing to actually participate in your own transformation. That's what makes things really happen for you. So you're doing it. You're doing the work, and you're doing so good. So I'm going to give you a little more insight into why we're doing what we're doing here, and then the final action step for today that'll help to carry you through the first week of this Virgo season level up. Okay, so one of the most powerful ways to bring divine order to the chaos in your life is to remember that you are inherently divine. When you align yourself with that which is true and divine within you, you are highly supported, and a powerful magic comes into your life from within you. This magic transforms your way of experiencing the world and the way that the world responds to you. Things no longer relevant to your true path and that life that you saw yourself moving towards, things that are out of alignment with that will start to more naturally fall away. And your sense of certainty and personal power will begin to elevate as you remember that our personalities and our bodies are sacred vessels for divine will. And that what is right for us will always find us and feel more satisfying than anything that came before, and will guide us deeper and deeper into our own individual embodiments of truth, placing us exactly where we belong. You must begin to recognize your divine authority. The visions you saw were given to you from the depths of your own inner god or goddess, and should be revered as powerful and true. Even if they were small glimpses, your subconscious always listens when you ask it what you really want or need, or what's in your way that requires your changing it. So, we're going to make the first objective this week to just familiarize and soak in this vibration, this reality that you saw that you are here to move towards. And so I want you to take another moment here. We're going to pause the video again, and our first action step to apply to your everyday life for this week to help ground this new reality into your everyday life is to simply set an alarm for 1 hour before you usually go to bed. Before you start getting ready for bed, to be more precise. And you can choose one with a soothing tone. You can title it whatever you like. You can title it, Grounding My New Reality, or whatever resonates with you. Maybe something that you experienced during that inner journey. But go ahead and pause this now and set that alarm for 1 hour before you usually start to get ready for bed. Okay, so once you've set your alarm, you may continue. So, when you hear this alarm, you will get ready for bed, and then take your notebook that you wrote this vision down in, all of your thoughts and feelings, this new reality, and insights into your path to get there. And you can bring a pen as well, because you might get further insights along the way as you do this practice. But it's very simple for this first week. I want to make it easy for you so that the changes will stick and be easy to commit to. So what you're going to do is, after you get ready for bed, you're going to get in bed with this notebook, and you're going to reread the description that you wrote. And I want you to read it 3 times. And then lay down and let yourself continue to visualize and imagine this new reality and your path there. Again, we're not forcing anything. We're not trying hard to conjure up an image. We're not trying to figure out how to get there. This is purely tapping into our subconscious for inner guidance. So the whole action is just to read it, lay down, and let yourself see the images that come to your mind. Set the intention out loud. That can help a lot. It can be something simple, like, I allow my subconscious to show me the path to this reality. Something simple like that. And you can even say that 3 times. There's a lot of power in 3s, I find. And if you do that, and then you fall asleep, there's a lot that can change from just doing that every night. So, another reason for this exercise, aside from activating the power of the law of attraction, the power of programming your mind for this to be a natural way to see yourself and to identify with this reality, so that in your everyday life it becomes easier to take the actions that you've seen yourself stepping into to bridge yourself into this new way of being, this new version of yourself, and this new version of your life. It also helps you to learn to trust in your own power to create from your inner divinity. And along with that, you're also scheduling something. And there is so much power in being able to become the divine authority in your life. I loved the words that were coming to me as I was writing this out, because I put in here that learning to follow your own divinely inspired rules is how you become the divinely inspired ruler of your life. Because we are divine rulers at heart. In our depths, we were born to channel the divine plan into our every moment. And we know that deep inside. And the more that we start to embody that in small ways, the more that it just dissipates everything that has been a learned habit that was not this natural way of being for us. And so, along with being able to become more of a divinely inspired authority in your own life, you're learning to trust yourself, you're learning to trust your guidance that comes from within, which is no different than from outside of you. God, whatever you want to call it, the universe, the infinite intelligence that guides and programs the universe, is outside of us, inside of us, everywhere in between. There's no difference. It's everywhere. It's who and what we are. And so you're going to be connecting with that and learning to trust your power and embody that, because so many of us have not been raised to own our power. We've not been raised to know that we have the ability to affect change, and that it's just a matter of aligning with what the right change is and being able to trust ourselves to know what's right and take those actions and have that universal support because we chose the right path. But along with all of that, this really simple exercise, you're also on a very practical, grounded level, you're giving yourself earlier sleep, which will improve your mood, your focus, your confidence, and your ability to sense what are the best and right decisions the following day. So every night that we're doing this, you're more nourished. You're awakening with more energy and clarity and focus. They say that in studies, they say that not only does having, I don't know if it's an hour or a half an hour less sleep than what's right for your body, can give you the effect the next day of having had about 3 beers on your ability to maintain a stable mood and have clear, consistent focus throughout the day and to just be at your best. So consider that, and then also consider that there have also been studies where they show that the earlier hours of the night are actually worth more. You get a better quality of sleep than if you were to stay up later and sleep in. Some say even up to twice as much, that 1 hour earlier in the night could count with the quality of sleep as 2 hours that are later in the night. So you're going to be getting a lot more rest just from going to sleep, visualizing this and letting your subconscious work all of this into your everyday experience, working it into your dreams, working it into the way that you see yourself and the way that you wake up the next day. And you're going to be that much more refreshed along with it. And so, yeah, along with, all of the other benefits, this one simple thing is going to improve your alignment, your connection, and your personal strength to be able to make those right decisions. Because a lot of the time, we know what's right for us, we know what we should do, we know what, is going to be the best for us in that moment, but maybe we don't have the willpower to push through because we've been pushing through all day and we're tired. This will help so much with that. People don't realize how powerful sleep is, and we really just getting extra better quality sleep will affect every single area of your life, especially your ability to self-guide and to apply the changes that you're looking to create in your life. So this is our practice for the first week of this Virgo season level up. And I'm so excited for you to join me in this. I am creating this completely off the cuff and intuitively, so even I don't know what's coming up next week, but it's being divinely inspired, just like the messages that you received today. So thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to follow me on Facebook and on Instagram. You can find me. I'll put the links in the description. I would love to connect. And you can always check out my coaching and energy work if you want to further embody your soul and your divine purpose in this world. I would absolutely love to help you. So thank you again so much, and have a beautiful and inspired day.